It's Tuesday, December 30th, and here's some of the news beyond the headlines. The Peruvian government has evacuated the residents of 2 Amazonian villages in the country's southeast, following an attack by an indigenous tribe. Last week, around 200 men armed with bows and arrows raided Monte Salvado and took machetes, rope, blankets, and food. Officials say they were members of the Mashcopiro tribe, which has long lived in voluntary isolation near the Brazilian border. No one was injured in the attack, but authorities were wary the tribe might return, so they moved around 60 people to the provincial capital, Puerto Maldonado. The UN will now be able to deliver critical food aid to thousands of displaced South Sudanese civilians after an agreement to open a route on the Nile River. Sudan's border was closed after the South declared independence in 2011, bringing the transport of humanitarian supplies through the Nile to a grinding halt. The World Food Programme says river shipping is far more cost-effective than airdrops, which can cost up to 7 times as much. The initial delivery will provide food to about 28,000 people in the towns of Renk and Wadakona over the next month. Wildlife experts are trying to determine why dozens of rare seals have died on England's beaches. For now, they're unclear why more than 40 grey seals have been washed ashore in Cornwall over the last 2 months. But because most of them were breeding adults, fewer will be born in the coming months. Of the 350,000 grey seals living in the wild, about half of them live around the shores of the UK. Thousands of Afghans who have fled the Taliban face a harsh winter in makeshift camps in the capital. The militant group has returned to a number of areas previously cleared by foreign troops. On the outskirts of Kabul, hundreds of families huddle in flimsy tents and mud shelters, burning garbage to try and keep warm as temperatures dip below freezing. Restoring security won't be simple for Afghan forces. On Sunday, NATO formally ended its combat operations in the country, and a day later, the Taliban released a statement declaring the defeat of the US and its allies. Check out the Vice News YouTube channel for more original reporting and documentaries from around the world.
Ich wundere mich eigentlich, wie man es geschafft hat, den Mob auf uns aufzuhetzen. Wir hatten ja eigentlich nie Probleme. Wir haben ja auch gar nichts mit dem Fußball zu tun. Die haben eigentlich auch nichts mit Religion zu tun, also sprich Religion, Islam. Aber wer Probleme sucht, der kann die gerne haben.
Wir wollen keinen Gottesstaat. Nur zusammen